fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, you guys could probably know and understand why I'm making this video and what this video is about. You already know the drama. I already know the drama. And I decided to jump in on the drama to put my own input on it. But before we get into it, if you are new, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell button so you guys get notified when I upload another video. Don't want to miss it. And if you are not new, welcome back. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Let's dig deep as much as we can dig deep. Just talk about some information that I've just recently found out myself. Right? Let's get into it.
People, an apology to Tati and James Westbrook. I'm sorry.
Okay, so as you can see, James Charles uploaded his apology video right after Tati Westbrook uploaded her 43-minute video explaining everything that happened and basically, I guess, what everybody is saying, exposing James Charles for the stuff that he has done over the years and what kind of person he is off camera. She does also explain how much of a mother figure that she tried to be towards James and how much, she really helped boost his career in the beginning. James Charles started everything around at the age of 17 years old, and he wanted to get into the beauty community, and he was already making YouTube videos. She explains around the beginning of her video that he was making $90 a video, and with her help and her husband's help and monetizing his videos, he went from making $90 a video to what she said about $2,500 a video. So she helped him out a lot. And, her and her husband were really big mentors. And she explained how just, money, fame, and, everything, him being popular and stuff just, got to his head and just is making him become a person that she doesn't even recognize anymore. But I want us to go more in depth on his apology video because it seems like nobody's really talking about it that much. Just to see his point of view. I did watch the whole video before this. It's an 8-minute video. And some of the stuff is kind of, well, let's see.
I met Tati and James almost 3 years ago now, when I was first coming into the industry and when I had no friends and nobody to talk to or look up to. And Tati very quickly took on a parental role with me because she knew my parents were across the country. And over the past few years of knowing her family, her and her husband have given me so much.
So he does explain that, and confirm that, she was there for him around the start of his career when he was just starting out, and how she did take on a parental role, to help him out because his parents were on the other side of the country, So, but if that's the case, why do all this? Just because you're famous now and you have so many subscribers, you have your own brand of makeup palettes and you're making all this money, but you obviously didn't recognize that or even take acknowledgement to that before this all happened. And if this didn't happen, you probably would have continued to do the things that you were doing without realizing that you're hurting the people that you love on the side. And just because she's not actual family, she is technically family because she was the one that was there for you when nobody else was. Her and her husband. And just because you're making all this money now and you feel the need that you don't need their help anymore, doesn't mean that you just go about what you did and just hurt their feelings and just hope that, oh, they'll be fine, whatever. I'm doing me because this is going to make me a lot of money. That's kind of selfish. And in my opinion, you really shouldn't be that selfish no matter how much money you make. You should always, always look back at the people that helped you get there. And in Tati's video, she did explain that she has never asked James Charles for any money for the help that her and her husband has given him because they consider him family and that, they want to see him succeed and continue to succeed in the beauty community. I just don't get how in this apology video, you're just now acknowledging that because you're getting backlash.
Love and advice and opportunities and a place to stay and a shoulder to cry on at 3 a.m.
A shoulder to cry on at 3 a.m. Love, advice. James, your apology video, it's, I get that it makes it seem like you're just now coming back to reality and realizing that they did all this for you and you screwed up badly. But it also seems like you're not really giving much of a sincere apology from the heart. You could tell a little bit in the beginning of his apology video that it does seem like it was written down, it was scripted, and you do kind of see that throughout the video. We're not going to watch the whole video in this video, but we're going to skip to a part where he starts, quote unquote, crying. But before we get to that, I'm going to make another note here, is that in the beginning of the video, he did say he was going to explain everything that was addressed, or somewhat of everything that was addressed in Tati's 43-minute video. When I watched this 8-minute video of James Charles apologizing, he didn't really explain anything or go into depth of the things that he has done in his past and the things that he did at Coachella, or going more in depth of what happened there with the whole brand deal and going with her competitor. He just kept saying, I'm sorry for the things that I've done, and I've realized this, that, and whatnot, and I know what I did was wrong, and I know that I'm going to continue to make mistakes. I'm sorry. But you didn't really explain anything like you said you would. And if you look at the comments section in his video, a lot of people do see as well that it does seem a bit scripted. It seems like someone was forcing him to apologize and that he isn't really sincerely apologizing. But let's go look and skip to the part where he, quote unquote, starts crying.
We're commenting or talking about, Mom, I need you to know that you were the most important person in my life and that you were an amazing mother. And I don't know what I would do without you. And I'm so grateful for everything that you've done for me and the lessons that you have taught me. And
okay, as you can see, a lot of people have commented about this specific part of the video, saying that it doesn't look like he is actually crying. It kind of does look like he is trying to force himself to cry. And a lot of people in the comments were kind of joking about it, saying it kind of looks like he's about to sneeze, which I kind of see it, which goes back to me saying that I think it looks like he is forcing himself to create some sort of tear and it's not working. And another note, I'm not saying that he shouldn't thank his mom for being there for him and, supporting him, because most definitely she was, even though she was in another state at the time and at the start of his career. But you should be more so thanking Tati and her husband for everything that they have done, for the hard work that they've put towards your career and wanting to see you succeed in something that you love doing, because no one else was there to help you, and obviously at the time your parents couldn't because they were somewhere else in another state. So I feel like after all this, and obviously after knowing how much hurt and feeling that Tati feels, that her and her husband should be getting more of that thanks, or equal amount of the thanks that you're giving your mother, because they've done a lot as well. And let's just take a look at an apology that he posted on his Instagram story instead of apologizing to Tati in person. I'm gonna read this because, just in case a lot of people, or you could pause it to read it yourself if you would like. But he's basically saying, I want to publicly apologize to my close friend Tati. She's been like a mother to me since my first day in the industry, has given me more love, support, resources, and advices than I could ever ask for. This weekend I did an Instagram story for sleep vitamins and I've been taking because the brand helped me with security when the crowd around me at Coachella became unsafe. I did not accept any money for the post. As most of you know, Tati has a vitamin brand that I take on a daily basis, but in the moment I did not think about the competition, which was a major oversight. And I supported Tati both online and offline. So instead of apologizing to Tati in person and talking to her in person after the whole incident with the brand deal and Coachella and this situation, let's just look at what he said in that Instagram post. So he is apologizing publicly to Tati on his Instagram story instead of speaking to her in person and apologizing. And he's saying that he took the brand deal because he had a little bit of an issue at Coachella. They were helping him with security because, there were just problems at Coachella. I don't know exactly in depth. I know that apparently he was being mobbed and he wanted more of a better security than he was getting in VIP, and he wanted to get the artist. So we'll get into that. But you apologized. You said that you took that brand deal and that you take those vitamins daily, but then at the same time, knowing that she also has a vitamin brand, you also take hers daily at the same time as her competitors, and that you're not getting paid for it. It clearly says, and she's clearly mentioned in her video, you had to have that post up for 24 hours. And yeah, they gave you the artist passes for doing that, but I think there's a hidden agenda here that there's no way you didn't get paid for that, to have that up there. You had to have gotten paid at some point in the matter of having that post up. So it makes no sense to me. But you guys can read over it and tell me what you think in the comments about his apology on his Instagram story. Look at these two. You could see clearly in this picture the bond that they had. James, I know you're probably not going to see this video because I am just starting out on YouTube and I am just putting my input and my opinion on the situation. But look at this picture. You could tell the love, the bond that they have. That if you didn't know James Charles, if you didn't know Tati, if you didn't know their story, if you didn't know the start of James's career, if you didn't know what his parents looked like, you would think by this picture alone that Tati was his mother. You could tell. There is something there. You could tell that the bond just from this picture alone, that if nobody even knew what his parents looked like, they would think that Tati was his mother. And how could you ruin such a relationship like this? It was a perfect relationship, you know. It was a good relationship to have, especially in an industry, and to have someone there to continue to mentor you as you grow and who wants to help you without any reciprocation from it. I don't understand. And you took on her rival's brand deal for your own benefit. You probably could have addressed their problems with Coachella and being mobbed with the people that work at Coachella. They could have helped you. You really didn't have to go to a brand deal to help you out in that sense. So there are screenshots that people have that I have gotten from BuzzFeed as a source, in people saying that the timestamps don't line up of what he was saying. Apparently, a lot of people are saying that he has been speaking with Sugar Bear Hair prior to weekend 2 of Coachella, prior to that situation even happening. That means there was a brand deal in the making there. It's just that this situation happened, and now Sugar Bear Hair is taking the opportunity to be like, okay, we will help you if you sign our contract, la da da da, have this post up for 24 hours. You know, it was a negotiation thing, so he was already talking to them prior to that situation, allegedly. And he's not even promoting vitamins. He's promoting sleeping pills. And Tati told him not to take this brand deal, and he even gave him an alternative, saying, I will sponsor you if you just don't take it, okay? Tati's vitamin brand deals, she does have sleeping pills there, but she's not promoting that. She's promoting beauty and health pills that she has in the making. And Sugar Bear Hair has that as well, but you're not promoting that. You're promoting that. You're promoting sleeping pills, and you're saying that you don't want to promote Tati's brand because you have a younger audience. But you're promoting sleeping pills to your younger audience. Tati just wanted you to promote the beauty and health, not the sleeping, you know, for your hair and for your nails. You're not promoting that with Sugar Bear Hair. You're promoting sleeping pills for anxiety to your younger audience. So please tell me how that makes sense in the making of what you're trying to do, James. Please explain. You just contradicted yourself. I don't get it. Now, in Tati's 43-minute video, she does explain, You know, how much James went to her for advice, how much she helped him, how much she didn't ask for anything back in return, how much, you know, her husband has helped him when he needed new management, and how much advice he needed before signing contracts to brand deals, and how to get more out of a brand deal, and how she helped him make more money than he originally was going to make with his brand deal with Morphe. And that is a lot, because you know it says a lot. And how much in her own videos, how much that she has promoted his brands, how much she's telling her viewers, her subscribers, to, if they ever go to buy his products, to use his code to get discounts, and just promoting and promoting without even him asking her to do that. She's doing it as a friend, as a mother figure, to help him out. And she has not ever been asked to be in his videos, to be in his Instagram, so she can gain more followers. She's never done that, because she wants to help him. She doesn't want him to help her. She wants to help him. And she does explain in the video that there was only one time that they were in a video together, and it benefited him. That says a lot about a person. There are other things that she explains in her video that probably she should have kept private, but she's hurt. Now she's explaining to him as a character, and how he has become with money in mind, and how much that has changed him, and how much that can change a person. There are personal things that she should not have mentioned. That is true. But James Charles knows that he screwed up big time, and she has to stand up for herself. That's why she made this video, and I could completely understand. Now, as you can see here, in the past few days, James Charles has went from gaining followers to losing followers. As the start of the week, Tuesday the 7th, he lost 4,000 followers. He just kept losing more and more followers throughout the week as this drama has progressed. He managed to lose 1 million subscribers in one day. That is Saturday, May 11th. It's just crazy. As this drama continues to go on, he has lost more and more followers. Now, as I have seen in the beginning, he did have 16 million followers. He lost 1 million in one day. I went to go look back to see if that was the case. Him losing followers, especially on YouTube and everything. And he went from 16 million followers to 13 million followers. So he lost 2 million followers in 2 days. Apparently, as everyone is saying, that is a breaking record compared to when PewDiePie had an incident, and when I forgot the other YouTuber, they apparently lost subscribers in 6 months, and then James Charles is losing followers in 2 days. I don't know. To be honest, I don't think losing followers is as important, but people just want to speak on it for some reason. So we're going to look at screenshots. Like I said, I pulled from BuzzFeed. If you want to read more in depth of the situation, and have more of a broader spectrum of the situation, what's going on, and a better, more explanation that I'm not really giving in this video, you can go to BuzzFeed. They talk about everything that's going on, what is happening, what is currently happening, what has happened in the past few days. They have all the screenshots and pictures that I am putting in this video, so you guys can just shoot over there for more in-depth explanation of the situation and drama that has been going on this week. So we're going to look at screenshots of text messages that apparently James Charles, between him and his friend, asking him if he can contact Sugar Bear to help them out with the situation at Coachella. So apparently a situation at Coachella weekend 2, James Charles was having little trouble with security, and apparently, according to James Charles, that he was being mobbed. There are a lot of people at Coachella, and I can understand there are people that go to Coachella too. And there are people at Coachella that go there to meet their influencers. There's just people at Coachella that are there for the music and for the vibes, and because it's a music festival and all that. I don't 100% believe that he was being mobbed per se. Maybe they were just a few people and he felt a little overwhelmed. And since he's making all this money and he's famous and stuff, he felt entitled to security. He felt entitled to have this artist band. But in order to get the artist band last minute, and it was so much money for an artist band, he had to go to the brand deal that people are saying that he allegedly had spoken to before Weekend 2 even happened. And before the situation even happened, it was a brand deal that was already in the making, and Sugar Bear Hair took that opportunity. So as you can see here is one of the screenshots, like I said, that I pulled from BuzzFeed. It's a conversation between James Charles and his friend. You can see the timestamps on them. The conversation started at 7:19 and it ended at 7:21 with his friend saying that Sugar Bear Hair said yes to giving them and helping them out with the artist band tickets so he can get help because he is getting attacked, quote unquote. So a lot of people were saying that there's no way that this whole thing happened within 2 minute span. That's why they're saying that he was already talking to Sugar Bear Hair prior to the situation. Sugar Bear Hair is taking the opportunity to, get this brand deal going. This conversation, he asked at 7:19. They said yes at 7:21. Now, I don't know much about brand deals and stuff. I'm not in that field. I'm not a business person or whatever. But even I could say that there's no way that a brand deal is going to be like, yes, we'll do this for you in like 2 minutes. That, they would have to talk over it with somebody, come up with a contract for you to sign, this and that. You would have to talk to them. That would have taken the whole day or a couple of hours, not in 2 minutes. So that I could say is proof that this didn't happen in 2 minutes. And I know that his friend here was doing screenshots to help James Charles, but it's backlashing bad. And this backlash is not helping. So here's another screenshot of them being in a group chat with Sugar Bear Hair and his friend. So as you can read here, you guys can read it yourself. I'm going to read with the text message. So again, 7:19. First of all, hi, I miss you guys the most ever. I guess this is Sugar Bear Hair. This is the number. Hi, we miss you more. Come to Stagecoach. Second of all, I got the longest, craziest text from Jake begging me to ask if you guys could get him an artist pass because he's being attacked. So apparently again, James Charles is saying that he's being attacked. They're in a group text. You could see kind of down here, we miss you too, boo. Not the same without you. And then they're saying I have a brain fart. But you guys get the gist of I can't really read what it says. I don't remember, and I can't really see anymore. But that you guys can read the text message. Again, it doesn't seem like it's impossible that this whole thing is happening within 2 minutes. It just makes no sense. Okay, I figured it out what it says. So Sugar Bear Hair wanted James Charles's number so they could talk to him about the whole situation to see what's going on, apparently. So James Charles sends them the text message explaining what was going on. He says, so I was getting mobbed like crazy, and the Sugar Bear team heard about it for a few influencers that were there and texted me and were like, hey James, we have an extra artist and safari pass for you and a friend if you need to get backstage. So actually, now that I'm reading this text message, apparently he's saying that Sugar Bear team heard about it from a few influencers that were there and they texted him. But no. You texted your friend to talk to Sugar Bear and ask if they can help you with the situation and they can give you artist passes because you were having trouble with security. No influencer that's there in the situation with you and that's witnessing the situation is gonna be like, oh, let's go talk to Sugar Bear and see if they can help our friend out because whatever, blah blah blah. No, why would you? I just noticed what he said in this text message. You texted your friend. A few influencers that were there didn't mention anything to Sugar Bear Hair. You asked them to talk to Sugar Bear Hair and see what they can do for you. I just realized this, James Charles, you're digging yourself in a bigger hole, and having your friend, your friend trying to help you out with these screenshots of text it's not helping because what the heck? I don't understand. So, James Charles goes on in his text messages to I don't even know who, explaining everything else. So he said, yes, absolutely, yes, please, what do you need me to do? They said one Instagram story for our new sleep vitamins and you could post after the festival on Monday. And I said, give me the pen to sign. Like there was no thought, no emotion, other than panic and wanting to be able to enjoy the festival that I just dragged all of my friends back to be with me. As you can see here in this text of him explaining, they said one Instagram story to promote their new sleep vitamins. You know you have a younger audience, and you said give me the pen to sign because it was benefiting you in the long run. You didn't take your friends, your mentors deal that's promoting hair and growth vitamins, not sleep vitamins, even though she does sell those, but hair and growth vitamins just to promote those. You didn't want to do that because you have a younger audience, because you knew that this was happening. So you rather promote sleep vitamins to your younger audience instead of healthy hair and growth vitamins that are actually something that kids shouldn't take yet, but it's better than promoting sleep vitamins. I don't get it. Now, I know I'm all over the place with this video. Try my best to just figure this all out and talk to you about my opinions and why certain things just make no sense to me. So, before we end the video, we are going to talk about the several big famous actors, singers, and influencers that were following James but unfollowed James after this whole incident has happened. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for hearing me ramble on about this, hearing my opinions, and yeah, just, hearing me ramble on, whatever, just trying to get a grasp at this. So we're going to look at some people that unfollowed James after this whole situation has happened. And I do agree with people that, this drama shouldn't have happened if James wasn't selfish, if James wasn't only doing things that were only going to benefit him in the long run, and him being in a situation and him saying in the past that he doesn't like Sugar Bear hair, and now all of a sudden he's doing this thing for Sugar Bear hair because it's benefiting him at Coachella so he can continue to enjoy Coachella. These people unfollowed him. This situation should not have happened publicly, but it did, and now his career is just tumbling down. So these people that unfollowed him are big people that I'm pretty sure a lot of people wished that were following them. I wished half these people were following me on Instagram and Twitter, but I'm just a normal person. I'm not famous or anything. I'm just the person who wants to enjoy making videos. But we're gonna look at the list of people that unfollowed him, and the first person that unfollowed him was Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato unfollowed James Charles. Emma Chamberlain unfollowed him. The Dolan twins unfollowed him. Kylie Jenner unfollowed him. Kim Kardashian. I didn't even know Kim Kardashian was following him. Shawn Mendes. Oh my goodness, Shawn Mendes was following him. Wow. I wish he was following me. Miley Cyrus. Oh my gosh, you can't even see her face, but you can see those legs. Shane Dawson. That's a lot of Shane Dawson. Iggy Azalea, who I haven't heard from yet. And, of course, Jeffree Star. Oh my goodness. The last person is David Dobrik. David Dobrik followed him on Twitter, actually. And as you can see here, this is recent. James Charles does still have a good amount of followers on Instagram. And I don't know, as they were saying in BuzzFeed, along with David Dobrik's photo, David Dobrik did unfollow him on Twitter, but he is still following him on Instagram. David Dobrik doesn't really know James Charles as much. Their relationship isn't as close. I believe they only met through Liza Koshy when he was dating her at the time, as per what BuzzFeed has said. Yeah. But it's just to go into depth on the other people too, especially Jeffree Star. If Jeffree Star unfollows you, that is a big problem. Jeffree Star is up there in the beauty industry. He is a queen, as people say. If he's unfollowing you, you definitely screwed up, because you're trying to do stuff to benefit yourself instead of being there as one of the people in the beauty community, as being there you are part of the beauty community, and for you to be selfish in the beauty community and not to help everybody else in the beauty community, especially your mentor, that is a problem. I don't even know what to say. You screwed up. And now I'm just saying my opinions, but now that I'm talking about it, getting a little bit in depth with it, that is wrong. You shouldn't have done that. You know what you did was wrong. You need to come out with a better apology video, because it does look scripted. It kind of looks scripted. It looks like you were just forcing yourself to cry to make this whole spiel thing. You need a better apology video. You need not only a better apology video, but something better. You need to try and contact these people. Try your best to do whatever to talk to these people in person, off camera, or on camera for the matter. If you want proof that you actually will have a sincere apology, I don't know. But now it's come to the point where you need to not only apologize severely and more so overly to Tati, but now you need to apologize to the other people in the beauty community, because look what you did, bro. Look what you did. I don't know. I know I somehow, for some reason, managed to make this into a 40-minute video of me just talking about this. Again, I just want to say this is my own personal opinion. This is my own look at the situation, my own thoughts, okay, not facts per se. And again, like I said, I got most of my information from BuzzFeed. If you guys want to shoot over to the BuzzFeed website, they talk more in depth about the situation. They have screenshots and pictures, which is where I got these pictures from. Just shoot over there to BuzzFeed if you want more information on the matter. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I most definitely appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Amazing. I am just starting out as a YouTuber. I am trying my best here. I am doing my best. I am slacking in some places, but that's okay. Again, I'm gonna say this like I do at the beginning and end of every video. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. If you are not new and haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and all together hit that bell button so you guys get notified when I upload another video. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna try and I'm doing different videos here because I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, but I might continue doing stuff like this because it's a lot easier. Not easier, but it's a lot, yeah, for me it's a lot easier to edit per se, and in my reasoning. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. But I might do more of these. I mean, my channel name does kind of fit with this kind of genre, so I might do this a little bit more than my Let's Play videos, but I might still do a few of those as well because it is actually kind of fun. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.